Ah, fuck. Ah. क्या? Excellent word. Nice. स्टिल कंपिंग आ रहा है. ये मेरे लैपटॉप का इशू है कुछ.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
चार लोग हैं, कुछ तो बोल लो.
No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
वेदांत को आता है, वेदांत से
Help you
पूछ
with
ले.
those hard to reach areas.
तो एक्सक्लेमेटरी मार्क टाइटल पे पूरा टाइटल तेरे को शायद लिखना पड़ता है.
By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Arc? That depends. Huh? Oh, is that the name of Greater to the people of Sumeru? She's not. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru.
We are in Sumeru लिखना, ठीक है? जो कल का टाइटल था ना वही लिख दे आज.
Lesser Lord. Well, and then. Huh? You're not too sure, but aren't you from Sumeru? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Oh भैया, can I do boss in your world, lol?
But
You can, but I am in Archon quest right now.
maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Because you two know Amber, right? Wait, Amber? You mean... Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others.
ठीक
If
है.
you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... so...
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Caller. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've
Wow.
got Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust, really. I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright.
मेरा
You've
पिंग
already helped
कैसे
us
ठीक
a
करूं
lot.
मैं यार?
We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
इतना गंदा पिंग तो नहीं आता था मुझे पहले.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
कुछ बोलो, सब के सब चुप क्यों बैठे हो? तुम 5 मिनट लगेगा, आऊं? आ जा. तब तक मैं जितना कर सकता हूँ कर लूंगा.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Kind of small.
Do you think she's supposed to be... You might be right. The statue does look kinda old.
रुको दिखाता हूँ.
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning this...
ये रही. बहुत सेम सिमिलर है मेरे बर्थडे से. ये तो थोड़ी बहुत नंबर इधर उधर कर दोगे तो बहुत सिमिलर हो जाएगी मेरे बर्थडे से. हाना कौन है? मेरे को जब तक बताओगे नहीं किस आईडी से आ रहे हो, मेरे को भैंचो नहीं पता है ना. इट्स मी. फिर से भेज. हाँ 41 AR पे हूँ मैं अब। 40 तो मैंने खुद ही किया था कल। कहाँ जा रहा है ये? तेरे को जहाँ जाना जाना, तो टीपी वीपी मार, मैं पहुंचता हूँ तेरे साथ ही। ये क्या है?
The best rattan
कल मेरे अकाउंट
furniture
में
is made from strands that are smooth, thin, and strong like silk. Furniture like that can be
यार ये
just as precious as a
पिंक का ना
silver
बहुत
family
गंदा इशू हो रहा
heirloom.
है।
That's
हेलो
no exaggeration.
हेलो, मेरे को बता ये पिंक का क्या इशू है यार? ये वैलोरेंट में भी सेम दिक्कत आ रही है, इसमें भी सेम दिक्कत आ रही है। मुझे लगता है ये मेरे लैपटॉप का दिक्कत है, क्योंकि काफी टाइम बाद अगर मैं ऑन रखूंगा ना गेम तो ये हो जाएगा ठीक, ऐसे ठीक नहीं होगा। कि मुझे बताओ ये
Swallows
क्या
nest
दिक्कत
when
क्या आ रही है
skies
मेरे
are
को?
fair, but hide when storms are in the air.
थंडर माइस्ट्रो।
Oh, my plan for the day? Doing whatever I feel like, I suppose. Same with tomorrow, and the day after that. Swallows nest when skies are fair, but hide when storms are in the air.
नहीं है, नहीं है, नहीं, आई गेस मेरे को अनलॉक नहीं हुआ है वो। शायद नहीं खोला है मेरा। यार हॉलो मैं कुछ बोल रहा हूँ, वो सुना तूने? इग्नोर ही किया।
Oh, my plan for the day? Doing whatever I feel like, I suppose. Same with tomorrow, and the day after that.
यार ये पिंक का बहुत दिक्कत आ रहा है और कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है मेरे को। ठीक है तू जा।
Swallows nest when skies are fair, but hide when storms are in the air.
ओह पिंक ठीक हो गया मेरा, समहाउ मेरा पिंक ठीक हो गया है। चलो यू कैन लेवल अप योर एक्चुअली तो मेरे वर्ल्ड में खुला है तो मैं आऊंगा कैसे तेरे वर्ल्ड में मैं आ ही नहीं सकता हूँ
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
मिन मिन वेदांत कहाँ है मैं ना इन दोनों का भरना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा
Hey, don't be a party pooper.
वेदांत का तब भी
It's
समझ
not
आता
like
मिन मिन किधर गायब
Kyle
है
is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
Ah, no, you dropped it on the ground.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those
You can
pitas
come
are
in the-
amazing. You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper.
हाँ ना
Paimon wouldn't have
Yeah,
been able to
Ron,
sleep
okay.
at night knowing.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature, but Master is actually very kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad. Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
क्या हो गया इसको
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kali just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
एक काम करते हैं, सुन तू हाना के साथ मेरे को बुला, जरा हाना से बुला मेरे को। चल उधर मारने चलते हैं, तेरे वर्ल्ड में आ गया मैं। तेरे को ये छुटकू क्या घूम रहा है साथ में? मेरे को क्यों नहीं है ये छुटकू? ये तो मेरे पास है ना, ये तो है ना मेरे पास आई गेस। ये और बंदी को जो सारा नाम है ना इसका, ये तो नहीं है भाई मेरे पास, ये मुझे चाहिए लेकिन।
Something you wish to report? Go.
मिन को बुला ले।
You have my undivided attention.
मिन को बुला ले। Let's try. होता है तो चल ठीक है, देखते हैं। कहाँ गया? पेंचर ये क्या है? अच्छा ये इसका चर्च एरिया है। चल
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll...
Confess!
With sword comes shadow.
Go on!
Laid bare. Overruled. Bring it on. Got a situation. The truth.
Speed of light.
Transfixed. The hearth is now extinguished. Lay bare.
Don't blink.
Step back.
Fuck. बेंचो मैं तो बहुत वीक हूँ। आ रहा हूँ।
Transfixed. Witness my wrongs.
ओ भाई फिर से नहीं कर रहा फाइट में इससे।
I hear the children's the truth will.
एक तो इसको टीपी करने में 7 साल लग गए। इसको टीपी करने में मुझे पता ही नहीं है कहाँ जा रहा है। एक तो 7 साल लग गए टीपी करने में भैंचोद। मेरे को क्यों नहीं मिल रही है? मेरे को भी तो चाहिए। मेरे को भी 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 चाहिए। गॉड तो गॉड होता है ना भाई। यार नहीं मिल रहा है। नहीं मिल रहा है। खड़ा हूं मैं, कुछ नहीं मिल रहा। आता हूं लेके मॉन्स्टार्ट से। तू कहाँ गया? अबे तू क्यों आया? मैं तेरे पास ही आने वाला था, हम फिर जाते उधर मारने उसको। तू क्यों आ रहा है इधर? ये हुआ फाइनली, कुछ तो किया मैंने। मॉड तो है भाई, मॉड तो है। अच्छा गाइस, जो भी आ रहा है प्लीज लाइक द स्ट्रीम, सब्सक्राइब कर देना चैनल को। माँ की आंख मेरी हमेशा स्टटर होता है। लाइक नहीं किया है किसी ने? लाइक करो, लाइक करो, लाइक करो, लाइक करो। दबा के लाइक ठोक दीजिए, दबा के लाइक ठोक दीजिए। टेक डयोना, सुनो टीम बनाओ पहले। टेक डयोना, ओके मैं पहले डयोना ले लेता हूँ। आलिचिनो तो यूज कर, मैं तेरे बैकग्राउंड में तेरे को हेल्प करूंगा, रुक। चलेगा अब? ठीक है। एंड जालिंग 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 हो गया। यस, चलो चल, टिकटे हो ना, चल।
Nice and spicy.
Your life is mine.
I'm a rock. Right hand into the fire. Can't have no dream. Get the You're toast.
एथेक्स भाई की तरफ से मेरे पे थोड़ी, जो लाइक किया उसको 7 करोड़ मिलेगा। मैं क्यों 7 करोड़ दूंगा भाई? हेलो, वो तो फक डैडी, यो यूज यो कैरेक्टर। नहीं नहीं, मैं इसको हेल्प करने आया हूँ, मैं खुद की हेल्प करने नहीं आया उधर। कर कर एक और फाइट कर।
the circumstances? Witness my madness.
Did I ruin everything?
Diana special! Go, go! Yeah! Nice and spicy! Pew pew!
This is where
Yeah! Can't have you! Rupa, get them! Eat this! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Pew pew!
transfixed.
Yeah!
Everlasting as the moon.
Rupa, get them!
Laid bare.
Pew pew! Diana special! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! I'm a rock! Yeah! Rupa, get them!
Transfixed.
I'm a rock! Can't handle your dream! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat this! Yeah! Rupa, get them!
Overruled. New strategy.
Diana special! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
भाई ये मर ही नहीं रहा है।
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed. This is where laid bare.
Can't handle your dream!
भाई साहब वक्त सेक भाई।
I'm a rock! Nice and spicy! Eat this! Pew pew! Chew!
भागना पड़ा। मुझे और भी चाहिए होगा भाई, मेरे साथ चल। मेरे को ये एक और करना है, उसके बाद मेरे को
Something
एक
you
और
wish
करना
to
है।
report? Go on. You have my undivided
नहीं है, नहीं, मेरे को अभी जाना पड़ेगा। नहीं, 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 रीजन नहीं बचेंगे मेरे पास, रीजन नहीं बचेंगे मेरे पास। भाई रुक जा, ये क्या बंदा है यार।
Don't waste my time.
Race you! Sayonara special! Nice good order! Yeah!
इसको यही बोल रहा हूँ, रीजंस नहीं बचेंगे भाई मेरे पास। 2 ही रीजंस कर सकता हूँ। मेरे को ये वाला चाहिए मेरे पास, मेरे साथ चलना, ठीक है, मेरे साथ चलना। अभी याद नहीं है एग्जैक्टली कहाँ है वो मेरे को, लेकिन थोड़ा बहुत याद है। अराउंड हेयर, अराउंड हेयर, अराउंड हेयर, अराउंड हेयर, हेयर हेयर, समवेयर हेयर।
That stretch feels good.
वो रेड कलर वाला है एक, ये रहा ये रहा ये रहा, मेरे साथ। वो रेड कलर वाले के पास जा रहा है, ठीक है। उसको तो यूं ही मार देंगे, यही टीम रख, उसको यूं ही मार देंगे।
I'm flying! Pew pew! Boba, get them! Yeah! Can't handle your dreams! I'm the frying pan into the fire! I'm a rock! Ring cutter! Pew pew! I'm a rock!
Everlasting as the moon.
Pew pew! Sayonara special! Nice and spicy!
Oh,
I'm a rock! Race you!
तो फक सेक भाई,
Dinner's gonna burn.
मैं मर कैसे गया? आ रहा हूँ मैं आ रहा हूँ। वही तो मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया, मैं फाइट क्यों कर रहा हूँ इससे। फक, मेरे को इसको चेंज करना चाहिए। रुक 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 रुक। रुक रुक रुक, मेरे को फिर गलती किया मैंने। ये भाग तो नहीं गया, ये लड़ रहा है अभी भी। ओ तो फक, आ रहा हूँ, मरना नहीं।
Time to act. No, my sword! Pew pew!
No, my souls! Transfixed! Ring cutter!
हो गया। चल एक और बार आएगा, चल एक और बार मारना है, एक और बार है, एक और बार है, आएगा आएगा।
Rain outlines your fate.
मत बोलना ये भाग गया, पेन के लोड़े।
Let me read you a verse. No, my sword. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. There is no rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Can't have a drink.
Illusion. No, my sword.
I'm a rock. Sayonara special.
Torn to oblivion. Witness the power of the wild. Laid bare. Time to act.
क्या करूं, यूज कर लूं? प्रिमोस नो तो आ ही जाएंगे। अब मेरे पास हैं कितने? मेरे पास सिर्फ 7 हैं। यस, वन फ्रेजाइल रीजन यूज कर लो।
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the...
मैं कुछ देखता हूँ, फिर पहले तो मेरे साथ टीपी मार, पहले तो मेरे साथ टीपी मार भाई, तू अलग टीपी नहीं मारेगा। ओके ना, मैं समझ गया, मैं समझ गया, तू अलग टीपी नहीं मारेगा। क्या बोलते हैं उसको, सी। ओके रुक, लेट मी चेक, लेट मी चेक। Try to find these recommended found in region. भाई तूने यहाँ के टीपी भी नहीं खोले हैं यार, कहाँ जाऊंगा मैं? आ मेरे साथ, आइयो मेरे साथ। I can't take these.
Now, this
मैं उसको
is
कभी
what I
upgrade ही
call
नहीं
a
कर पाऊंगा।
moment of solitude.
What do you mean by मैं उसको कभी कर नहीं सकूंगा? Fuck you, ठीक है? I have to take these। भाई क्या बकवास कर रहा है? What do you mean by my? This is not your fucking account. What do you mean by that? This is not even your fucking account. मेरे को 10 चाहिए।
Body and mind. Body and mind.
अरे तो फिर वो आ जाएंगे ना, आज जरूरी थोड़ी है। अरे इतने सारे होते हैं तो कहीं और पे भी ढूंढ लियो, इतने सारे कहीं और पे ढूंढ लियो ना भाई। मेरे को स्विम करके जाना नहीं अच्छा लगता है यार, वो रिस्क किया है यार। जब काम होता है उसको तब देखेंगे। रिस्क किया है। आजा भाई, तो तेरा वो टीपी भी खोलूंगा, चल आजा आजा, टीपी खोलते हैं तेरा, आना डोडू बैठा रहे उधरी बेंच। अरे 10 ही लूंगा मेरी जान, चल कर, इतने मेरे को लेने भी नहीं है, मैं भी शायद ज्यादा। अगर मेरे को उसको डबल अपग्रेड हो सकता होगा, डबल एसेंड कर सकता तो हाँ, क्यों नहीं लूंगा फिर मैं। होते बहुत हैं, देख मैं तेरे को बताता हूँ ठीक है। यहाँ पे 4 हैं, यहाँ पे 5 हैं, तो टोटल में 9 ही हुए, और है ही नहीं, और है ही नहीं कहीं, देख ना, और कहीं नहीं है। 9 ही है टोटल में इधर, और कोई जगह तूने ढूंढी ही नहीं है अभी तक, एक्सप्लोर ही नहीं हुई है। अरे बहन जो, यहाँ पे तो लड़ना वड़ना पड़ेगा यार। एक सेकंड रुक, एग्जैक्टली देखने दे वो है क्या। रेनबो रोज नाम है इसका, चल फ्लावर इधर है, तू किधर खड़ा है। रेनबो रोज नाम है उसका, रुक मैं आ रहा हूँ, मैं इधर भी देख लेता हूँ पहले। रेनबो रोज, ये मार्गोट है यार, नहीं ये रहा रेनबो रोज। दूसरी जगह बाहर क्यों मिल रहा है मेरे को। I know the locations. रुक मैं उधर ही आ रहा हूँ, जहाँ तू तू रहे उधर ही मैं उधर ही आता हूँ, बाद में चले जाएंगे उधर। कहाँ है तू।
What's the hurry? Catch this! Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Go on! Dodge this! Overruled! Freeze!
How the fuck do you know this? इतनी सारी लोकेशन तेरे को कैसे पता है। रुक मेरे को देखने दो, मेरे को कितने में, मेरे को मैंने बहुत लिए अभी। ओ 3, इसको मैं डबल कर सकता हूँ पता नहीं। मेरे को 3 और चाहिए एट दिस पॉइंट, 3 और चाहिए। कहाँ गए, वहां क्यों गया तू।
What's the hurry?
ओ भाई साहब, क्या जगह
Catch
है
the
लेकिन।
wind.
मस्त जगह है। पता नहीं कौन सा सिटी है लेकिन मस्त जगह है। ओ भाई साहब What the fuck is this? Wow. कहीं तो गया ये, लेकिन देखो मेरे को पसंद आई वो जगह, ठीक है। आई एम नॉट सेइंग, मुझे बहुत पसंद आई वो जगह। भाई तो अंदर से निकल जा। कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है। अरे वो जो दिखा रहा है वहीं चल लेते हैं ना। ये तो मार्गोट है, ये नहीं है वो। मुझे फिर इसके बाद टीम एक बनानी पड़ेगी अच्छी सी। हो रहा। एक और चाहिए भाई बस।
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
तू क्यों वहां पे खड़ा है?
What's the hurry?
कौन है भाई ये? फार्म कर लेती है, कौन है भाई? ओरी ओरी ओरी। रुक मैं असेंड करता हूँ, शायद असेंड हो जाएगी। हाँ असेंड हो सकती है।
Anger.
फोर्टी 49 पे अटक गया भाई, थोड़ा सा और चाहिए बस। पांच फ्रेंडशिप लेवल पे हूँ मैं, इसके साथ 2, इसके साथ 4। हो गया। आई डोंट नो, मेरे को रुक देखने दे एक बार। रुक रुक, आई विल हेल्प यू, आई विल हेल्प यू। दिक्कत पता क्या है मेरे को, आली चीनों का ना पहले वो वेपन चेंज करके रखा था मैंने। तू मेरी स्ट्रीम पे आ, तू देख जरा ये क्या दिक्कत हो रहा है। कुणाल हाय, आली चीनो मिल गया क्या? हाँ हाँ मिल गया। कुणाल तो कितने दिनों बाद आया यार भाई। ड्रैगन्स ब्लेड नहीं दूं, व्हाइट टेसल दूं, ठीक है?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
What is
I
white
can't
tassel? Black
promise
tassel
you'll
है.
like what you see.
White tassel. Switch. Enhanced.
I wasn't waiting for you.
What the fuck
I
is
just
this?
happened to be resting.
What the fuck is this? Refine करो. अरे हाँ, refine भी तो करते हैं. Refine, okay. हाँ, refine कर दिया. अब मेरे को बता ये कैसे करते हैं? How to do this? Exchange in gift shop. Where is gift shop? Not this. ये कोई डोमेन में है. Purchase from SUMERU in duel. ये करना है क्या पहले? Let's
That
go.
stretch
You
feels
got the rarest
good.
weapon. You got the rarest weapon. Rarest weapon? What do you mean by? डोमेन से होगा. नहीं, ये भी लिखा है ना, परचेज फ्रॉम सोवेनियर शॉप इन ड्यू है. डोमेन तो आज होगा, मंडे लिखा है. ये वाला डोमेन है. जाना है क्या? आया, मैं टेलीपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ, तू भी आ जा. कुणाल, बाय द वे, आई एम नॉट इन माय वर्ल्ड, आई एम इन समवन एल्स वर्ल्ड राइट नाउ, और मैं उनकी हेल्प कर रहा हूँ इस टाइम. तो मतलब इसके अंदर घुस सकते हैं हम? दोनों मिलके घुस सकते हैं क्या? रुक जा, घुस मत अभी. नहीं घुस सकते ना? ये कौन सा वाला है? रुक, मुझे याद करने दे कौन सा वाला है. ये मैं गया हूं कभी इधर क्या? आई गेस ये मेरे को खुला ही हुआ है. आई डोंट नो प्रॉपरली, बट मेरे को शायद ये खुला हुआ है. डोमेन पे करो, डोमेन से होगा. ये मेरा नहीं है, ये तेरा है. करंट क्या? पार्टी लेवल इज लोअर. रुक, एनिमो, ये शुड आई टेक वाटर फॉर यू और शुड आई टेक ओरून ले लूं क्या तेरे लिए? ओरून ले लूं? कोई और लूं क्या? बता ना, कुछ और लेना है?
I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
हाई लेवल वाला क्या? हाई लेवल वाला मेरे पास शार्लिंग है, स्कोरस है, ये है. हाई लेवल वाला क्या चाहिए? वो मुझे वो बोलना, पावर बोलना. तेरे ही हेल्प करने के लिए आया हूँ. सक्रोस, ओके. सक्रोस 50 का है, चलेगा क्या? चल गया. हेलो प्रथम. चल. हिलता नहीं है ना ये, इसका यही दिक्कत है. 1 साल लगाता है हिलने में ये.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Squirrel, mark 2. Animal hypostasis regulation.
हील ले ले। मिल गया। थ्री स्टार नहीं करो ना, 3 स्टार यूज आता है।
That stretch feels good.
3 स्टार यूज आते हैं ना। कुणाल ये तू है क्या? थ्री स्टार भी कर लूँ? ओके।
Lizard tail, pepper, star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully
should-
disgusting cocktail?
कर लेता हूँ उसको। Oh, fuck's sake. For fuck's sake भाई। ओके अब बच गया भाई। तो अब भाई ये 60 लेवल की होगी मेरी।
That stretch feels good.
एचपी कम है ना इसका बहुत। जरा आर्टिफैक्ट्स में हेल्प कर थोड़ा। आर्टिफैक्ट्स क्या लगाने हैं, क्योंकि तेरा वाला भी अल्कोहल ज्यादा, मतलब वो 70 पे कर दिया है तूने ऑब्वियसली, बट स्टिल यार मेरा थोड़ा तो मारना चाहिए। मार नहीं रहा है। अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट्स का ही कोई दिक्कत है।
Pepper, star conch. What else do I need to
टैलेंट
create the
डेवलप
most
करना होगा
dreadfully
फर्स्ट वाला।
disgusting cocktail?
चैट देखो उधर। हाँ देख रहा हूँ, रुक। आर्टिफैक्ट्स बाद में बताऊंगा। टैलेंट लेवल अप करना होगा फर्स्ट वाला। तो कौन सा वाला? टैलेंट कहाँ गया? हाँ। ये अपग्रेड करने पड़ेंगे। हाँ ये भी अपग्रेड होते हैं। ओ अनलॉक करेक्टर असेसमेंट फेस 4। ओके ये कैसे मिलते हैं? डोमेन वेनेसडे सैटरडे संडे। ओके आज तो नहीं होगा फिर ये। ट्रेनिंग गाइड में बता देगा कौन सा वाला तो करना है रुको मैं ट्रेनिंग गाइड ही खोलता हूँ फिर ट्रेनिंग गाइड एनहेंस वेपन आर्टिफिशियल कैरेक्टर टैलेंट्स टॉप प्रायोरिटी इज नॉर्मल अटैक लेवल 1 ऑल इज ऐश 3 को करना है अरे रुक टैलेंट्स नॉर्मल अटैक ऑल इज ऐश बूम ये तीनों अपग्रेड करने हैं मेरे को कुनाल है भाई मैं तब से सोच रहा हूँ कौन है
I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
प्रायोरिटी नॉर्मल अटैक है उसको अपग्रेड कैसे करना है फिर ब्लॉक कुनाल टू हेल्प करने अरे कैसे बुलाते हैं कैसे बुलाते हैं
Lizard tail, pepper, star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail?
कैसे बुलाते हैं मेरे को पता नहीं है कैसे बुलाते हैं उसको बोलता हूँ रुको उसको ही बोलता हूँ तेरी यूआईडी लिखना फिर इधर बोला ज्वाइन नहीं कर पा रहा कॉपी नहीं हो रहा है
I wasn't waiting for you.
for fuck's sake
I just happened to be resting.
94063 94063 7 637 हाँ कुछ भी लिख रहा हूँ मैं इसको मुझे टाइपिंग स्किल्स ठीक करनी पड़ेंगी अपनी
That stretch feels good. Lizard tail, pepper, star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail?
बच्ची है तेरे सामने भाई, शर्म आती है? अब नहीं है बच्ची। आज चलो मैं अपना वो आर्कॉन करता हूँ भाई। ये पूरा ऐसे चैटिंग वैटिंग वाला सिस्टम है, ये मस्त है भाई चैटिंग वैटिंग वाला। ओके मेरे को टीम बताओ। अकेले ही लेवल 8 करूंगा, लोल लेवल 80 करूंगा लेवल। ओके मुझे अच्छा ये बताओ टीम क्या बनाऊं मैं, क्योंकि मेरे को ना ये टीम जम नहीं रही है, बहुत दिक्कतें आ रही हैं इस टीम में। पुरानी टीम कर दूं वापस, क्योंकि सब 60 लेवल के हैं। आई डोंट नो मैन, आई डोंट नो। मैं अभी यूज टू ही हुआ था डायोना के शील्ड से, तुम लोग बोल रहे हो यानी ये लानियान रख दो। अभी ही अभी यूज टू हुआ था मैं डायोना के शील्ड से। बता दूंगा मैं, नहीं अभी बता। आर्कान क्वेस्ट में हूं मैं। तो भाई ये एक तो ये इसका स्टाइल है ना, ये जो इसकी पावर है ना, ये चेयर बनाने वाली, ये बैठने की, भाई ये बहुत सेक्सी लगती है। चलो कर देते हैं तब तक, ये आर्कॉन ही करते हैं।
Ah, traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
थोड़ा सा करूंगा आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट, उसके बाद मैं बस बंद कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम फिर।
Dead on my
वेट करना है, मैं वेट नहीं करता हूँ ना भाई, इशू हुई है। मैं वेट नहीं करता हूँ भाई। 8 क्या लिखा है? 8 लिखा है, 8 तो तब तक ये कर लेते हैं। ओ भाई दो दो आ रखे हैं, हो गया ना। फिर पिंग खराब होगी बहन चो, अभी अभी तो पिंग ठीक की थी।
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
चलो हो गया, पहुंच गया भाई मैं किसी तरह, फिर रहा था मारो।
It's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean
क्या हो
she's
गया
sick?
इसको?
How could she be? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No, no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
टूटा हुआ लंडो हूँ
Let's
मैं
take this
टूटूंगी
conversation
जाट
elsewhere.
मेरी जिंदगी
Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
क्या हो गया तेरी झंडे जिंदगी को
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
कुछ नहीं बैठ के कॉर्नर
Yes.
बैठ का कॉर्नर
It's
लगा
a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
एक सेकेंड
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Oh my god मेरा ऑर्डर आ गया मेरा ऑर्डर आ गया मेरा ऑर्डर आ गया मैं अब खाएगा खाना गेम खेलते खेलते आए हाय हाय यार सब लोग गायब होने लग जाते हैं यार देखो ना स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द स्ट्रीम में मेरे को ऑलमोस्ट 5 बंदे थे यहाँ पे अब मेरे को सब गायब है बीच में कुणाल भी आया था वो भी चला गया मिन मिन गायब ही हो गई खाना खा के आती हूँ उसके बाद गायब हो गई वो आई ही नहीं क्रिस तो मेरे को समझ आता है वो क्या कर रहा है वो किसी का अकाउंट बूस्ट कर रहा है इस टाइम पे और मेरे को वो बता नहीं रहा है किसका अकाउंट है बट वो है किसी लड़की का अब वो बता नहीं रहा है कुछ वैलेट में कुछ गेंशिन में अभी खोलूंगा ना वैलो हर एक की लूंगा मैं पता है क्रिस की मुझे लगता है कोई नई गर्लफ्रेंड पटी है या मे बी समवन इज इंटरेस्टेड इन क्रिस आई एम रियली मुझे भी लग रहा है
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Phatui after one of
मेरी
the
हेल्प करने आया
members
था
died and said they had a cure.
सुन मेरी हेल्प करने तो आया था चल समझता हूँ बट उस अकाउंट की भी तो हेल्प हो रही है और उस अकाउंट की आले चीनों को तो 80 कर रहा है और आजकल तेरे को बड़े इंपॉर्टेंट कॉल्स वगैरह आ रहे हैं एंड बीच में तू गायब हो जा रहा है। आजकल डिस्कॉर्ड में बड़ा एक्टिव नहीं रहता तू, हाँ? बैंड बाप को तो भी बनाएगा। हम भी कर चुके हैं, हम भी सब कुछ कर चुके हैं, हमको पता है। किसी और के लिए अपनी पुरानी चीजें छोड़ना मेरे को पता है। नहीं नहीं नहीं, हम जानते हैं, हम समझते हैं क्रिस, गलत क्यों ले रहा है? तो बता कब मिलवा रहा है? कब मिलवा रहा है क्रिस अब? ये रिदा कौन है? यही तेरी गर्लफ्रेंड का नाम है? किस जैंस की गर्लफ्रेंड का नाम है? दोनों में से किसकी गर्लफ्रेंड का नाम है? अच्छा, कोई लड़की खेल रही थी इसके अकाउंट से? हाँ हाँ, क्रिस अकाउंट दे रहा है लड़कियों को। क्रिस आने दो तुम इन को, हर एक की क्लास लगाऊंगा आज मैं।
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
मैं एक चीज
She
बोलूं?
doesn't need to apologize.
जब
None of this is her
क्रिस
fault at all.
क्रिस आया था ना स्ट्रीम पे अभी अभी
Well
पहले
said.
सबसे
I hope
आते
you
बोला
get
था
a
हाय
chance to
हेलो
tell her
आई एम
that in
रिदा
person the next time
करके
you
बोला
see
था,
her.
ठीक है?
Kale once thought that it would be
मुझे
impossible
लगा
for
था
her
ये
to have
क्रिस ही
any
बस
real
बकचोदियां कर रहा है,
friendships. I trust that
किसी
you
को
two
चिढ़ा
will
रहा है
never
तुझे या
let my
किसी को।
trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari.
भाग गया वो,
We'll take good care
लोड़े
of
का
her.
आंसर देगा अब वो।
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about
जो
learning,
ब्लश कर रहा है
so
ना
I
तू
felt
साथ साथ में
compelled
क्रिस,
to ask her to
ये
join
लिखते
us.
लिखते
Her
वो दिख
stamina
रहा है
has
हमें,
gotten much worse recently.
तेरा ब्लश भी दिख
Though
रहा है
a
हमें,
moderate
इमेजिन।
amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long
मैं
distance
तो भाई
patrols are a little too much for her
गाली
now.
दे दूं लड़की को या
All right, now that
या
I've
ना
told you
कुछ
about
पता हो
Kale's
तो
past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed
आपके
for her
साथ
medicine.
प्रैंक होगा।
I'll see you two later.
तेरे अकाउंट से अरे चूतिए चोमड़े, चुपचाप मान जाना, क्या हो जाएगा मान लेगा तो।
Do something to help Kale too.
रुक,
All right,
अभी तेरी
but I must
लगाता हूँ,
warn
रुक।
you two, The rainforest is a dangerous place,
मानेगा
especially
नहीं ना
for
तू?
someone who's still recovering, like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilod Pala lotus.
मिन
It's
मिन
often
ऑनलाइन नहीं
used
है
to
वरना
help
तेरी
those
लगाता
afflicted
मैं
with
अभी.
Elazar recover their energy.
That was me only lol. हाँ हाँ पहले बोला prank.
Tighnari?
अब बोल रहा
Where
है तू.
exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilod Pala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it
चूतिया
often
समझा मेरे
grows
को.
right here
हैं?
around
चूतिया समझा मेरे को.
Gandharville. You are correct. The Nilod Pala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh. Huh. Okay then. No tapaimai. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
There should be Nilod Pala lotuses growing somewhere, and if you could manage to
रहा है, वो
gather
देखना.
4 of them, that would
इधर
be
होगा.
sufficient. We'll rendezvous.
4 लेने हैं मेरे को ठीक है. ये हो गया 1. ये हो गया 2. ये हो गया 3. ये हो गया 4. 4.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilod Pala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tighnari.
गाफम वाले लोग बड़े लोग भाई बड़े लोग जिंदगी में मैं और अक्षत ही अकेले मरने वाले हैं. अक्षत की भी गर्लफ्रेंड है भाई. मैं बात किया हूँ मेरे को पूछ. अक्षत की गर्लफ्रेंड है भाई. बताता नहीं है किसी को. वो है उसकी लेकिन. तेरे को ही बता रखा है उसने. नाइस. साले सारे मिलकर मुझे चुतिया बना रहे. पॉइंट ये नहीं कि चुतिया बना रहे. तू बन रहा है. पॉइंट ये है. मेरी सच कोई नहीं है. आई वुड हैव टोल्ड यू इफ कोई होता भैया. इन प्रोग्रेस थोड़ी बताएगा मेरे को. है ना. इन प्रोग्रेस थोड़ी बताएगा. जल पे नमक.
We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality.
क्रिज
I'm glad you
मैं
two
ना
came
गाड़ मार
along.
दूंगा. सच सच
Your
बोल.
exploration experience
तेरा
helped
अकाउंट
save
उसके
me a
पास
lot of
कर क्या
time
रहा
here.
था. एंड
It seems we
तू
even have
उसका
enough time
गेंशिन
to
अकाउंट
stock
क्यों
up
इतना
on other
अपग्रेड
things
कर
I
रहा है.
need.
Hey, Tighnari!
Oh, Tighnari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. Didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
अरे भैया
We just discovered a withering zone.
चल
The
चुकी है
withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It
Prank कर रहा था,
reappeared
हट।
so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a
अरे जिस
spot
इंसान से
that
तू
blocks
बात नहीं
nearly
करता
the
उसका
entire
गेंशन
northern
अकाउंट
part
क्यों
of
इतना
the
अपग्रेड
valley
करेगा
area. So
तू
we
क्या समझा
decided
मेरे
to
को
come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
मैं जाता खाना खाने
Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
ठीक है
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
finds your fate.
Up and away!
Laid bare. Keep moving.
Witness my rise.
Collect dendrogram and then attack the wind matches. Then attack the क्या? भाई क्या मुझे समझ क्यों नहीं आ रहा है?
Overruled.
ओ एम शॉट लगाना है.
Where to? See you in the night kingdom.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Closing in!
Fracture!
Ills be gone!
Cyclone!
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
हो गया.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that none that we know of.
Back.
The
कैसा है?
withering has been recorded in
खाया?
Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into the Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
उधर से क्लोज है.
Oh, Tainari.
एक तो ये
you all
क्वेस्ट
made it
खत्म नहीं हो
back.
रहे.
How did it...
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter
बहुत
first.
बड़ा है. कितना टाइम लगेगा और इसको?
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
I can tell. बट अभी खा रहा हूँ. अबे लिखना कितने घंटे बस इतना लिख.
Wait, how did you know all that?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, Was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance, not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia,
11:30
as well
स्ट्रीम
as
बंद
some
हो
other
जाएगी, ठीक है?
ingredients.
आज
I'm
थोड़ा
sure
थक
it'll
गया हूँ
come in
मैं,
handy.
थोड़ा सा ना
Also,
टायर्ड फील कर
here's a
रहा हूँ.
letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one.
वैलो नहीं होगा, नहीं वैलो नहीं होगा. गेंशिन ओनली स्ट्रीम है ना.
Hypatia should still be in the
मैं देखता
cave.
हूँ अगर मैं खींच सकता हूँ आज की
Let's go
स्ट्रीम,
inside and
बट मेरे
see
को नहीं
how
लगता
she's
मैं
doing.
खींच पाऊंगा. मेरे अंदर ताकत ही नहीं है यार. मैं बहुत थक गया हूँ और कोई आ भी नहीं रहा है. मिन वगैरह सब गायब हैं. थोड़ा एनर्जेटिक फील होता है.
Maybe she went out to look for some food.
वेदांत भी नहीं आया.
Looking
पूरे
around the area.
पूरे टाइम वेदांत नहीं आया आज. ये क्या था? भैया एनर्जी ले लो. वेदांत तो ये मंथ आएगा ही नहीं. हाँ वो तो है.
There you are. Hypatia, are you... There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? What?
वैलो में कोई फ्रेंड है ही नहीं खेलने को.
Things out here end up looking like this.
मिल जाएंगे मिल जाएंगे.
What happened?
बस खेलते रहना होता है. सोलो मजे करना पहले सीख जा.
Maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
पहले तू सोलो खेलते रहेगा, तेरे को लोग मिलते रहेंगे. मैं बताऊंगा. रिक्वेस्ट सेंड करने वाला बहुत सिंपल है. उधर राइट क्लिक करेगा ना उनके नाम पे तो उधर आता है ऐड फ्रेंड। जब तू वापस अपने प्रीवियस मैच का देखेगा तो उधर मिल जाता है। करियर खोलना पड़ता है अपना, वो स्टोर के साइड में ही होता है उधर पे, एजेंट के बिल्कुल साइड में होता है वो।
I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Transfixed.
Up and away! Closing in!
Bring it on.
तो मैं अच्छा नहीं खेलता क्या? वो अच्छे लोगों की बात कर रहा है, खेलने वालों की नहीं। क्या?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
ये क्या था? पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है। क्या कर रहे हो बेबी? बेबी ओके। ओह बाय माय गॉड। मेरा आलिचिनो मर जाएगा ऐसे।
Fucking fly!
Farewell. Not too far now.
Dancing in the wind!
This is where you fall.
Cyclone. Truth hurts. Yeah.
माँ की आँख।
Be free. Time to say hello.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Up and away! Ills be gone!
कुछ तो मार रहा हूँ। क्या हुआ ये? तो मेरी हेल्थ खा रहा है। भाई साहब क्या
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
क्या हो गया है इधर? वही तो चल रहा है मेरा। मैं क्यों नहीं जा पा रहा हूँ यहाँ से बाहर? कोई बताएगा? अच्छा ये मैच करना है। क्या हुआ अभी? क्या हो रहा है यार? इनोसुमा जैसा लग रहा है ये। फिर वही हो गया। कुछ भी हो रहा है भाई इधर।
we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this
Strange. Now before the abyss.
कुछ नहीं करता है
Closing in.
Farewell. Be free.
Laid bare. This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Flip and fly.
Confess.
Yeah, swift is the swallow. Closing in.
Overruled.
Need some time.
Farewell. Let's go. You're free now.
Is futile. The end.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Yeah. So,
पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
मैं ऑलरेडी लो हूँ मैं इसको नहीं मार सकता हूँ अभी एक तो ओरून ले लिया है मैंने ओरून क्यों लिया है मैंने एक तो वो दिक्कत हो रखी है उसकी जगह पे वो हीलर ले रखी होती है अभी तक काम हो रखा होता मेरा
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Quick! Well, the good news is that she's still... are you okay? Anyways, we can talk about this later. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
अब तो खत्म हो जाएगा ना ये क्वेस्ट
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
स्टार्टिंग में भले
I
ही
had a
बोरिंग
dream.
लगे आगे
By
जाके
the
अच्छी
time
है
I came
स्टोरी
to,
ठीक
they
है
were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone.
बस अब बंद ही होने
I
वाली
feel
है
like they
stream।
aren't as afraid of me as...
मुझे बता
Yes,
कितना और टाइम
no
लगने
doubt
वाला है
about that.
अब तो खत्म हो
By
जाना
the
चाहिए
way,
बता आप
Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't
मुझे
quite
पता है ये
enough.
कितना और
Well,
बड़ा है
if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. All right, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch, too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Are you already finished cooking? Smells...
अभी 1.4 बचा है अभी भी बचा है वो for fuck's sake भाई क्या है आपने
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, It's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spirit Borneo for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this
Archon
incense
quests तो
allow
बड़े ही
people
होते
to
हैं.
connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spirit Borneo primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies with naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit Borneo would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit Borneo should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the
खत्म हो
Ritale
जा.
Starshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Ameji?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that, yes,
उनको इंजीनियर
if
बना
one
देते हैं ना,
struggles
इसलिए
with
नहीं करते
anxieties,
ड्रीम वो लोग.
those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't don't exactly remember what I saw. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I... just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
तो बस अब करते हैं स्ट्रीम बंद। बहुत खींच ली मैंने स्ट्रीम, अब और नहीं हो रही। तुम्हारे सामने बंद कर रहा हूँ। चलो कल मिलते हैं। स्टे हैप्पी, स्टे सेफ, बाय बाय। कल मिलते हैं, कल आ जाना स्ट्रीम पे। कल वैलोरेंट ग्राइंड भी करेंगे थोड़ा सा, एंड शायद फन करेंगे या ग्राइंड, दोनों में से कुछ तो करेंगे। एंड अपनी गेंशिन का ये जो ये क्वेस्ट है ये कंप्लीट करेंगे कल, ठीक है।